morning and happy holidays from Walt Disney World. Now, today we're actually going to be doing the Christmas tree stroll right here at Disney Springs. That's right, Disney Springs is back at it again doing a Christmas tree stroll this year. I am more than excited to be able to find all the trees that are indeed in here at Disney Springs. And I can't wait to bring y'all along with me. Let's get to it, friends. All right. So the first tree on the trail is going to be the Lion King tree. This is going to be located over by Cirque du Soleil. And of course, that is the side of Disney Springs that we have started on today. You can notice Simba being held at the very, very top of it. This is a very lovely tree indeed, based off of my favorite childhood Disney movie. And I'm so happy to see it being the very first tree on the Christmas tree stroll. And I am so happy to see it being part of the holiday season this year at Disney Springs. So the second tree is going to be the Encanto tree. And this is going to be located right next to the M&M store. And it is a very beautiful tree to see, loving all the references to the movie. And can't believe it's already only the second tree on the Christmas tree stroll this year. Just look at all those beautiful decorations, can't get enough of it. Tree number 3, which is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this is a very beautiful tree, if I do say so myself. Definitely love that star topper with Star-Lord. If you look close enough, you'll see certain Easter eggs, such as Groot. And this is definitely a very cool tree to see here at Disney Springs. And then Seasons Streamings from tree number 4, which is going to be the Disney Plus tree. Now, this tree is definitely better than some of the Disney Plus trees I have seen in the past. Happy to see that they don't have a bunch of like DVDs hanging as ornaments this year. The nice little vibrant sign is a nice little touch to it. And if you're a little confused on what the tree is, they have a nice little sign next to it, which is the case for all the trees actually this year. They have all the trees labeled as which trees they are. So not to get too confused, so you know exactly where to put things on the map whenever you're doing the Christmas tree stroll. All right, and tree number 5 is gonna be the Vacation Club tree with decorations based off of the Vacation Club itself and a nice little Vacation Club tree topper. There is a lot of pizzazz that they added to this tree this year. Nice little decoration over here. And yeah, so this is going to be the 5th tree on the Holiday Tree Stroll this year. Love to see it. All right, so next we have the annual pass holder tree. Now this tree is decked out with all types of annual pass holder tree ornaments, and gotta love all the tiny little Mickeys and pass holder themed decorations that they have all over the tree. They even have a cute little tree topper this year. I think that's one of my favorite ones so far. And a whole bunch of little hidden Mickeys all throughout the tree. I would actually love to count and see how many hidden Mickeys there actually are. It's crazy. I feel like there's a new one every single second. So yeah, this is this year's annual pass holder tree that can be found at the Christmas tree stroll right here at Disney Springs. The next tree is going to be based off Disney's newest movie, and that is going to be the Wish tree. Absolutely loving all the ornaments that they have decorating this tree. And if you look close enough, you will see the star on top from the movie itself. Got to love to see it. And I'm happy that it has made its way to the Christmas tree stroll today. Definitely one of my favorite trees this year. We have 999 holiday haunts, but there is always room for one more. That is right, folks. We have the Haunted Mansion tree. Now this one is a personal favorite because of how much I love the Haunted Mansion itself. And I am always, always, always so happy to see this tree make its way to the Christmas tree stroll right here at Disney Springs. If you are doing the tree stroll, absolutely be sure to find this tree. And oh my gosh, just love every single second of it. Oh, yep, especially Madame Leota there herself. Gotta love to see her. Yep, perfect. One of my favorite tree decorations this year. Next is gonna be the tree that is based off my favorite Halloween movie, my favorite Christmas movie, and just my favorite Disney movie all around. That is right. We have the Nightmare Before Christmas tree. This is by far my favorite tree here at Disney Springs, and probably my favorite tree this holiday season. If I could, I would definitely put this tree up in my living room, and I would absolutely love it every single day. Yeah, definitely love all the Christmas decorations that they have put on it this year. If you look close enough, you're gonna find a whole lot of Easter eggs from the movie itself. And if you find yourself coming to Disney Springs and you are a Halloween lover, this is probably gonna be your two favorite tree. What tree do you think is gonna be next? So next, indeed, we have the Moana tree, followed right there after the Nightmare Before Christmas. And this tree is going to be based off of the movie itself. A whole lot of references seen in the movie. And if you look close enough, you might even see some certain Easter eggs that you would not expect to see on this tree. So very colorful, very vibrant, and a couple of personal tree decorations can be found in this tree. Next is gonna be the Town Center tree. Now this tree is probably the most famous of them all, and that's because it towers over Disney Springs itself. This is by far the tallest tree here. Everybody can see it no matter where they're at here at Springs, and everybody loves taking their picture right in front of it. This is the perfect tree to see when celebrating the holidays. Next is going to be my least favorite tree. And that is because this is not a tree at all, but a Disney Cruise Line shape, shrubbery, topiary. Topiary would probably be a really perfect word for it. But, and it is beautiful, it's vibrant, it is definitely displaying the treasure in itself in a very perfect type of way. It's just, unfortunately, it is not really a tree, and that's the whole reason why I don't think it should be on the tree stroll in itself. However, if you do love this tree, then be sure to stop by right in front of Deluxe Burger and check out this Disney Treasure Holiday Tree Trail tree. It is not a tree though. Now, one thing I do want to touch on is that while you're doing the Holiday Tree Stroll, the different types of places you can stop at to get the, not only the map in itself, but the reward at the end of the stroll is going to be CityWorks, Crystal Arts, either the Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Companies, the Lego Store, or indeed Planet Hollywood. That is right. Those are going to be the different places that you can stop and get one of these lovely maps in order to celebrate this stroll. And I personally would recommend, if you're starting where I started, you're going to want to start and get it from CityWorks Eatery, because that's going to be located right beside Cirque du Soleil. And just depending on where you decide to stop and park depends on which store that you want to go ahead and get your holiday map from. Next is going to be the Princess and the Frog tree. Now this tree is going to be located right out of Emirates Patisserie, and it has all types of different decorations based off of the movie itself. If you look close enough, you might even find a couple of Easter eggs. So a lot of my friends saying that this tree is their personal favorite this year. I do love it myself indeed. And just remember, be careful who you make deals with because they have friends on the other side. Now, while you're at the Princess and Frog Tree, be sure to stop by Emirates Patisserie because they have several exclusive holiday-themed desserts and treats that I absolutely love. The Holiday Sweets Petite Cake being my personal favorite myself. And if you get the chance, and if you can afford it, definitely be sure to try each and every single one of these holiday treats that Emirates has to offer this year. Next is going to be the Frozen Tree. Now this tree can be found right outside of World of Disney, and it is based off of Disney's beloved movie, Frozen. But be sure not to let it go whenever it comes to this tree, as it is the perfect way to celebrate the holidays while doing the Christmas tree stroll here at Disney Springs this year. So next is going to be the Mickey and Minnie tree. Now this tree can also be found right outside of World of Disney, and I think it has the record for the most hidden Mickeys that you can find on a tree, or in case you want to say not so hidden Mickeys. And then if you look at the very top of the tree, Minnie's bow is going to be the tree topper this year. Surprisingly, I thought it was going to be a hidden Mickey, but there is a lot of different Mickey and Minnie themed decorations on this tree, and it is a very colorful tree to see on the Christmas tree stroll. Next is going to be the Star Wars tree. Now this tree is going to be located right outside of BB Poutine's, right here at Disney Springs, and it has several of your different favorite Star Wars characters and Easter eggs all throughout this tree. And a couple of the decorations I personally love myself, from being the Stormtrooper's headpiece to just these tiny little ornaments that you will see all throughout the tree. This tree is definitely going to be one of my personal favorites this year, and it leaves us with only needing to find 3 more trees at the Holiday Tree Stroll. I am loco for Coco, or especially this tree, that can be found this year at Disney Springs. That is right, friends. Disney Springs has brought on their very own version of Coco, bringing it to life as a Christmas tree this year. And you'll see all types of references and Easter eggs to the movie in itself. It is a very, very colorful and vibrant tree here at Disney Springs. Absolutely loving all of the Christmas decorations that you can find all upon the tree. And believe it or not, this is only going to leave us with 2 more stops until we are completely done with the Christmas tree stroll this year. What could possibly be after Coco? Next is going to be the Toy Story tree. Now this is going to be based off of the Toy Story movie itself, and it has all types of your favorite characters located all throughout the tree. You just have to open your eyes and see. The one that was hardest for me to find was probably Rex, hidden in the side, there towards the back of the tree, there towards the top. And I am loving all the different types of little Easter eggs and people that I love from the movie. And this actually almost concludes our Christmas tree stroll this year. I do believe that we only have 1 more tree that we are going to try to find. And yeah, so Toy Story tree people, let's go get that last tree. All right, so finally we have the Once Upon a Toy tree that's gonna be located right next to Bippity Boppity Boutique. And this tree, folks, is going to indeed complete the Christmas tree stroll for 2023. This tree is probably the 2nd tallest tree right here at Disney Springs, right behind the Town Center tree. And it is the perfect type of tree to see in your average person's living room. But I will be finding the closest place where I can go collect that prize. Let's get it, friends. All right. So once you have officially completed that Christmas tree stroll, you can find any of those places that give you that map, and they will then give you this nice little Christmas tree stroll pin. So this is the collector pin for this year during the Christmas tree stroll. It is the logo that you see on the front of the map, and I'm happy that we were able to collect the reward. Let's go to the hangar bar to celebrate. All right. So in honor of completing that holiday tree stroll, we are actually treating ourselves at the hangar bar. And this season, they have the special holiday menu out. Absolutely love to see it. Now, the two things that we did decide to try off the holiday menu is going to be their post-flight milk and cookies, or in this case, post-Christmas tree stroll milk and cookies. And they have a bourbon eggnog snowflake cookie that you see right there. They also have a gingerbread reindeer cookie filled with dulce de leche. So those look dulce delicious. And then the last cookie they have is going to be a Christmas tree cookie. So nice little festive Christmas tree right there. Now these cookies are served to you also with an alcoholic beverage, and that beverage is going to be a coquito with Bacardi rum inside of it. And they give you 2 glasses to pour inside as you enjoy these cookies. And the other thing that we have indeed chosen is the hot chocolate grail fight. And we have indeed chosen wisely. That very first hot chocolate is going to be a spiced caramel with Captain Morgan original spiced rum in it. That second hot chocolate is going to be a cookies and cream with white chocolate, hot chocolate indeed. And then that last chocolate with that cute little design on top is going to be a peppermint with Bailey's Irish cream liqueur. And I am so excited and happy to dig in, and it is definitely the perfect treat to eat after doing the holiday tree stroll. All right, so that first hot chocolate we're going to try is that spiced caramel, looking absolutely delicious. I can't wait to take a sip. Oh yeah, wow. Okay. So, indeed, remember, it is hot chocolate, so it is going to be hot. The spiced definitely has a party on your tongue. And, of course, it's caramelicious. That is so delicious. And I am definitely going to have to give it a 10 out of 10. Already only on the first drink and already loving the hot chocolate flight. Let's get the second one. So, the second one is going to be the cookies and cream. Like to see the little cookies and cream on top of it. Once again, really, really hot. Really, really delicious. Reminds me of my childhood. Can't really taste the alcohol part of it, but you can taste how like just amazing it melts in your mouth. This would definitely be the perfect drink to like dip Oreos into. Tastes like Oreos itself. And I absolutely can't get enough of it. So that's also a 10 for 10. 2 drinks are absolutely perfect. Let's go on to that third and final drink. So that third and final drink is going to be the peppermint hot chocolate. It has the nice little peppermint leaf on top of it. So far we're 2 out of 2 for 10 out of 10, and I can't wait to dig in. So let's do it. Okay, so that one, the peppermint one, was indeed my favorite. Oh my gosh, okay. The hot chocolate tastes like it's straight from heaven. Perfect amount of peppermint inside of it. It has like the perfect like hint of subtle alcohol. It cannot be better than that. That is like a 1,000,000 out of 10. So when it says you've chosen wisely, you have indeed chosen wisely. If you come to the Hangar Bar this holiday season, you absolutely have to get that hot chocolate flight. I'm in love. I'm in heaven. I'm actually in heaven. Wow. All right. So that includes today's epic adventure at Disney Springs. Thank y'all for tuning in with me as we found every tree at this year's Christmas tree stroll. Until next time, stay magical, friends.